leveraging AI, the AI technology quite a bit as well, because the developments in that domain are pretty fast, and we constantly need to integrate and leverage the new advancements in that field into our softwares, and looking at other as well acquisitions or partnerships. So on the software side, we are going to deliver 5 new softwares at least this year. One on the pricing side, another one on the allocation management side, a sales assistant as well that will help like salespeople do their presentation when they go to forwarders. And on the acquisition side, we didn't make a pure acquisition, but we are taking over some of the companies. Like CargoTech recently announced that they did buy DBC, Databricks company, which helps them develop a new data services consulting service. And there's another one that we acquired actually also recently that I will share more news about this afternoon during the press event. So the biggest challenge when you want to implement new processes or new softwares is always change management. There's that fear from the users that the technology or the digital solution will replace their job, which is not really the purpose of what we are developing as CargoTech. I mean, we are developing assistants, co-pilots, I would say. So the software that we are developing are really co-pilots for the users to do a better job, to take better decisions, more informed decisions, with set of data, with AI, that they will never be able to take only with, plenty of data, sheets of paper, or Excel files, or those kind of things. So we're just making our user more intelligent by deploying the solution that we are developing. And they should see us, or they should see the software as a co-pilot. So one of the blocking points is really the fear. So how do we overcome that? We educate. We educate people, we show them, we do proof of concepts to make sure that our customers realize that with our softwares, they take better informed decisions that are meant for cargo and not, coming from other industry that we're trying to adapt to the cargo industry. So we have, I'll just name 3 of them. Wyoming is currently developing an allocation management recommendation solution, which basically tells airlines how to allocate their flight, what percentage of the flight should be for allocations, what percentage of the flight should be for free sales. There's another one that is related to pricing as well. So both Rotate and Wyoming are working on the pricing piece to have pricing recommendations, similar to what Pros is doing in the industry. And another one taps into the compliance checks, regulatory checks, compliance checks in the ops domain. So these are 3 examples of software that are AI driven that CargoTech will be delivering this year. That's a very good question. Basically, the principle of CargoTech is that we deliver modules that can exist without each other or that can coexist together. The solution that we are today offering to the market address a specific pain point or correspond to a specific use case. So all the airlines do not try to solve all the pain points at the same time, and then they want to have a modular approach. That's why we have that. But the benefits of for an airline, for a customer to buy different CargoTech products is that those products are designed to coexist together. And sometimes the integration in the background is already made. Just to give you an example, if as an airline you want to deploy Cargo AI as an e-booking platform, Cargo AI is already connected to SkyPallet. So when someone wants to make a booking with a very complicated packing list, you can make use via Cargo AI of SkyPallet from Wyoming to determine the operational volume of a shipment. Another example is Aerios, the carrier app, so for charters. When you want to give a quote to a customer, to a charter broker, to a forwarder for a charter, you also want to give them an indication of what the pricing on the scheduled flights are. And Aerios offers that as well by integrating with Cargo AI. So the benefit for customers to like implement different CargoTech solutions together is that they complement each other, and on top of that, the background integration is already done. So the customer doesn't need to integrate those different solutions together. So that's a pure benefit on the IT side, on the infrastructure side, for our customers. There's no effort in terms of integration. So the criteria you mean that
Yep,
we're looking
criteria.
for?
Yep.
First of all, that company needs to deliver or be able to deliver solutions that are complementary to what is already existing. There's no overlap between the different members of CargoTech, so they all develop solutions that are for different domains. One is like for revenue management, another one is for network planning, another one is for distribution. So they develop solutions that do not overlap. So it's important that we have a new member, that the solution that it will be developing will not compete with the one that we are already developing. Second criteria is that they need to know cargo. Why CargoTech is successful and what the different members are successful and why are we selling so many of our solutions is because these solutions work for cargo because we know cargo. The top management of all the CargoTech companies is coming with a cargo background actually, and that's what makes it successful. Uh, adoption. We want to convince by showing example of what works. More and more airlines are adopting our softwares. More and more airlines are adopting softwares from all the members of CargoTech, and the proof is in the pudding. So if it works for the bigger ones, the smaller ones are eager to try it as well. So adoption is really what will make it happen and what will digitalize and help speed up the digitalization of the air cargo industry.